Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Free Daily Coaching. This morning, we are going to talk about promoting and peaking at yourself. And what do I mean by that? Well, first of all, the promoting we talked about a little bit yesterday. We're going to talk about that again today. And we're going to talk about just promoting yourself. And then I also said, and peaking at yourself. Why did I talk about peaking at yourself? Well, sometimes we set things up, we do things in our business, we get things rolling, and then maybe something doesn't get finished. Maybe part of the process gets delayed, or there's something that has to actually happen for the entire process to be completed. Well, sometimes you have to go back and check up on yourself, make sure that the actual work got completed. In this case, we're going to peek at ourselves, and I'm going to give you an insight into some automation that I have going on and how that automation started to break, how it started to have an error, and how we had to fix that. So the first off, I'm going to talk about promoting. As many of you know, this evening I'm doing a Wednesday night webinar with My Lead System Pro, and there's a lot of different ways to go out and promote yourself. And this evening, that's exactly what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk tonight about how you can go out and promote yourself. So in lieu of that, in the interim, from now until then, I suggest you go and promote someone else. In this case, me, right? Promote or a system, and go out and promote My Lead System Pro in the Wednesday night webinar. Why is this such an effective tool? Because you're leveraging the work and the performance of someone else, of an industry leader, of someone that's taken action and gotten results, so that now you have the ability to leverage that and use that to your own advantage. So going out and promoting this evening's webinar gives you authority, because it puts you in the place of the person that led someone to the answer, right? And people always like to go back to the people that gave them answers. So by positioning yourself and placing yourself in a position where you could actually promote someone else, you actually take the advantage here, right? So that's tip number one for the day. Tip number two for the day, and like we talked about yesterday, we're gonna try to make these a little bit more succinct again. We're gonna shorten these down, make them a little bit more powerful blasts, unless we're going on a rant day, right? And on a rant day, who knows how long it will be. Otherwise, we want to make these short, quick, right to the point, so people can go out and use this information. So I wanted to show on our free daily coaching how to check up on yourself. And in this, I wanted to show something specific that I've been doing and automating. And I've been automating my Twitter. So over here on my screen share, you can see that I'm following and unfollowing on my Twitter profile to build that audience on autopilot. Now, last weekend, I happened to go out of town on an unexpected business trip. And when I did, everything was going fine. Oops. Everything was going fine until about Thursday evening. And what happened was, on Thursday evening, it said that my account had been compromised, so I had to change my password. So when I went in and changed my password, in that interim, what happened was I changed my password on Twitter. So here you can see it was Wednesday and then Thursday, right? I went up a few, and then I started to taper off. It started to actually drop, and now you'll see it's going back up because I'm starting to follow people again. So what happened on this Thursday was I followed too many people. Something happened where Twitter said, hey, dude, you're going too crazy, and I had to change my password. So when I changed my password on Twitter, that was fine, but I had my automated system running, and I didn't have access to it via my laptop. I just didn't save my password. So I couldn't log in. So when I couldn't log in over here, I couldn't change my password. So I say peek on yourself, because I was able to do that. You can see where I kind of steadied out here, or even lost a couple people because I wasn't growing, right? Boop, boop, boop. So now you'll see here I'm at 39.62. I was at it right over here on Thursday, about in 39.65. So over the weekend it dropped. There was a little dip, and then yesterday I got it turned back on, right? I got logged back on. So now we'll see we had steady growth, steady growth, steady growth. Like this is really consistent. I love seeing this chart right here, right in this section, because this shows me massive consistency. It's just doing it on its own. Does another little jump here and does good. Another big, you know, a good, like from here, right in these couple days over this weekend where it did a couple hundred jump, just like we did right here in the beginning. So I like to see those every couple of weeks. And then you can see I was starting to do the same trend. This same trend was starting, boom, boom, boom. And then it got turned off on accident. So we had to go back and log back in. So this will be a good like plateau right here to show where we start again on this Monday, where we get this same type of curve, this same type of growth curve that starts here and starts to grow up. And I guess some people have told me that it's difficult to get past the 5,000 follower mark. So we'll see if that's in case, you know, if that is truly the case. So you could see that really we literally started this back on like April, way back in April. And you can see we didn't start out with very many followers, right? Back in April, even back April 15th, we only had 591 followers. So just under 600. And you could see by the time we got to May 15th, we grew by, you know, 3,000. So about 100 a day in followers, which is, you know, it's a pretty phenomenal result to get all on autopilot. So when we're promoting ourselves, and in this case, I am promoting myself, I'm promoting a social media platform that I'm not currently massively active on. I'm building, and let me go over to screen share here. I'm building that platform and I'm getting the viewership and my followers, and I'm building that up now so that as I move over there and I want to use that as a more regular part of my marketing, I've got an audience. So I'm starting to build that audience over there. I can also start to migrate my audience by simply promoting myself, right? So that's part of our topic this morning, promoting yourself. Well, how do you do that? Well, if I'm already working over on Facebook, and that's where I do a lot of my social interaction with people, I could start promoting towards Twitter. Hey, have you guys seen what I'm doing over here? Hey, have you done this? Hey, have you seen me? Have you connected with me? Come over here and check this out. I could make videos about it. I could literally start just promoting that other platform on the current platform I'm using to increase my interactions. Most of those people on my Facebook, right, because that's social media platform, they're probably already connected with me on Twitter. So this would just increase the mentions, the retweets, the liking and favoriting of my tweets, right? The actual messaging of me and interacting of me on the platform of Twitter. This would help that exposure just by promoting myself. So you can see I added in this automated tool to have it running. It was running. I just peek in on myself every couple days just to make sure, right? I actually got a message from Twitter that said, hey, something went with your account. You have to re-log in. So I went in and changed my password. When I did that, I needed to reset up my server. I was just out of town and I didn't have the password on me, and I set it up as like one of those alphanumeric, like AE7493 ones that you don't usually do, because I wanted it a little bit more secure. So because of that, I simply just forgot the code. So as soon as I got home, got back onto my home computer, I was able to log right in and get that taken care of. So what are you doing to go out and promote? Are you actually promoting, right? And are you peeking back at what you're doing and seeing, hey, is this working? And if so, can I continue this? And if it's not working, can I shut this off? You see, I went back and peeked and I'm like, hey, listen, I'm getting 100. Yeah, it's over in my Twitter back office. I'm that graph that shows me my audience. So if I'm getting a good result and that result looks like I'm getting 100 new followers a day, that's good on autopilot. I want to go in and fix that tool. I want to make sure that that's back up and running because I'm getting a good result. If I wasn't getting any results, if I wasn't getting any new followers, if those new followers weren't producing any new leads, then I would consider just, letting it fall by the wayside. However, it is getting new leads, it is getting clicks, and so because of that, I want to be able to keep that going. Right, I want to be able to grow that and expand that. So So the fun part, about all this is that you can actually do all of this. You can do this exact same process in your business. You can go out, you can go back, look at what you've already put in place and see, hey, what are the results I'm getting here? Is it worth the continued effort, right? When something breaks, is it worth fixing it? Is it giving me a return, right? So going in and really peeking at what you're looking at, what you're doing, and making a real honest assessment and saying, hey, is this working? That was worth it for me to go in and look and say, hey, is it worth it for me to take the time to fix this thing? Is this giving me a result? Yes, I'm getting followers. Now go back and look, is there leads coming in from that action as well? Yes, there is. Okay, then that's worth it. Then that's worth the activity, right? And so that's the huge part. So announcements for the day. We've got a couple big announcements today. We obviously have the webinar tonight, in which I'm going to be showing you some massive exposure, quick exposure, ways to get eyeballs and earballs on your online properties, on your promotions fast and easy. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I want to invite each and every one of you to join me this evening, and then obviously to invite anyone that you know that may find that valuable. If you know people that are looking to get more exposure to their website, if you know people that are looking to get more exposure to their business, then you want to invite them here. And then I want to make an announcement. I'm not going to do it today. I'm actually going to do it on tomorrow morning's free daily coaching. We've had quite a few announcements here at Free Daily Coaching. I've done quite a few different things. We've partnered with some people. We've worked on some special projects. We've done different things here at Free Daily Coaching. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to announce something on Free Daily Coaching that is it's really it's the biggest thing. It's one of the biggest announcements that I've made probably in my business since I've come online, since I started to work for myself in a home-based business. Something I'm pretty excited about. It's something I could have never imagined probably just a few years ago. So I'm super excited to be able to announce that to you guys tomorrow. That's tomorrow, Thursday, the 26th of May for Free Daily Coaching. Big announcement tomorrow. It's one of the biggest, it is by far, it is the biggest. I could say this without a doubt. This is by far the biggest announcement that I've ever made for Free Daily Coaching. This is the biggest announcement. This is the biggest thing that's ever happened, not just to Free Daily Coaching, but to my business. And I'm pretty excited to share it with you guys. I'm pretty excited to in addition to sharing it to you, to showing you how it was all possible, what was actually entailed in all of this, and what the real deal is. This is literally going to be maybe one of the most important Free Daily Coaching calls that we've ever done, and it's going to be the kickoff to really seeing a big change in what we're doing with you guys, not on the formatting and all that, but literally how we're interacting and what we're actually producing for you. So super excited about that. Super excited to see each of you tomorrow. I'll wear my glasses so I can actually see what you guys are typing over there, and I'm not squinting all morning. So excited about this afternoon, and today we're going to be promoting all day about Wednesday night, what we're doing tonight, and the webinar, and then into tomorrow on our biggest announcement ever here at Free Daily Coaching. Again, go out and promote, start peeking at what you've done, what you're doing, so that you can go and make the necessary adjustments so that you can get the desired result. Thanks for joining us here at Free Daily Coaching. I want to invite each and every one of you to see us tonight on the Wednesday night webinar hosted by My Lead System Pro, and we'll see you here at Free Daily Coaching the next time.